I'm Julia Kirt. I'm from Oklahomans for the Arts, and we're a statewide art advocacy organization. And we're trying to get artists, creatives, and people who support the arts to come together and speak for public policy and funding that helps the arts. And so we're trying to get artists and creatives to come to the state capitol for Oklahoma Arts Day so they can speak to their elected officials and show kind of the priority our state should put on the arts.
The Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art has participated in Oklahoma Arts Day at the Capitol for several years now because it's an opportunity for us to join with other arts supporters from around the state.
It's always just a really great day. It's a lot of fun to see all of those arts groups around the rotunda, just mingling and talking with each other, and then having the chance to go sit down with our legislators and talking to them and inviting them by our tables to tell them why public support for the arts is so important in the state.
Public funding plays a vital role in funding the educational mission of the museum. For instance, the Oklahoma Arts Council actually since 1991 has funded our Partner Project, which is a program that brings about 1,100 fourth grade students from Norman Public Schools to the museum. They interact with our permanent collection and special exhibitions, and then they're inspired to make a studio art project from their visit.
We know that public funding makes a big difference for art events, arts programs, arts education, and that policies can make a big difference for artists and creatives being able to make their events happen.
Due to budget cuts, state budget cuts, public school budget cuts, that there are a lot of services that arts groups can kind of help take up the reins on, especially when it comes to things like arts education and arts opportunities for children, which is so important. And so that's really what I think our big message is going to be this year at the Capitol is let us let you know what we can do for the state.
We are proud to be among the many organizations that benefit from public funding from the arts. And again, this is just an opportunity for us to showcase how much we value the Oklahoma Arts Council and how they benefit the Norman community, especially through our Partner Project.
It's important to talk to our legislators about the arts because public funding plays a vital role in providing the arts for the community. A lot of the times we want to rely on private funding, or we think that the arts somehow kind of fund themselves. We really need public funding to make these programs happen.
So whenever I see public art, instead of wondering whether it's pretty or not, I start wondering how it got paid for and whether there was some kind of authorizing environment it had to go through to get put up there, and what kind of process the artists had to go through. Was it easy for them? Was it hard for them? Who helped them along the way? And that's why I think public advocacy is really important, so that we get policies and funding in place that really help artists and move their projects, move their events, move their ideas along.
Public funding for the arts is important because you're investing in that creation and that documentation of your culture and your cultural identity. To me, that's what's so important about public support for the arts, is really saying that we believe that this is important to our identity as a community.
So we're trying to get artists to come to the Capitol and arts supporters so that they can speak up for public policy that recognizes them and their value in communities.
Oklahoma Arts Day is always a fun event with like-minded individuals and organizations, again, coming together and celebrating the arts in Oklahoma. There's always live music. This year they're offering tours of the State Art Collection and Capitol Galleries, and they always kick things off with a big rally at the beginning.
Sometimes people don't realize that this is open. Anybody can come to this. There's often a lot of school groups that are just visiting the Capitol that day anyhow, and then kind of happen to get to see all of these arts opportunities that are across the state and the different organizations. But it is important to let everybody know that this is a great place to come and see everything that the state has to offer.
The event also serves as an opportunity to demonstrate to our legislators how important it is that public funding for the arts continue to increase rather than decrease because of its positive impact on the economy and the cultural life of Oklahoma.
And so we're encouraging people to become advocates and really speak up for your profession, your interests, and what you think is important in your community. It doesn't have to be a specific piece of legislation. Like, you can just be talking about what you think is important and how you hope that they'll understand that in your community the arts and arts events make a big difference.
My name is William Franklin, and I am the owner of Decopolis. Decopolis is a retail store in downtown Tulsa, but we almost hate to say that because we also want to be kind of an experience when you come down here. We have a lot of books, we have a lot of kids' toys, and a lot of really interesting gifts and things, and especially local items and things like that. But one of the reasons we think it's an attraction is because we have different themed areas, like the Atomic Tiki Room is where we have retro themed stuff, but we have the tikis in there and the volcano and a little fountain and all this kind of stuff, so it's very entertaining and enjoyable to come in and shop. I think one of the great things about when visitors come to Tulsa is coming to this area where the beautiful architecture is. And of course we have the little Art Deco Museum right across the street. And to drop by our shop, you kind of get a feel of some of the history of Tulsa. Yeah, we've started a small Art Deco museum here, and we were really lucky to be able to start off in a building right across the street from Decopolis. It's in the Philcade, and it used to be an old shopping center. And right now there's a large business in there, but they're letting us use the old storefronts and the window displays to display Art Deco artifacts. And we have a goal of eventually hoping to become the National Art Deco Museum. It's such a beautiful lobby in there with the marbled halls and the gold leaf ceilings and all the Art Deco in there. It's just really something to see. Even though we're a small museum, we've had people say it's quite enjoyable to see that. I really want people to know that when they come here, that they're helping to build something. Especially, I know that the people of Tulsa are really supportive of the local businesses downtown, and they want to see downtown grow, and we want to be a part of that. To me, it's not necessarily about making money. It's about making a place that people enjoy and that people of Tulsa can be proud of, and we want to grow. This is still just the beginning of something that we want to be much bigger, much more exciting, and more fun. I believe that the future isn't going to be so much about selling things as selling experiences. And that's what we want to eventually become, is something really wonderful that people can enjoy and experience, have activities and things to do. And then if you buy something here, that's great as well.
And I think that they need to be, I don't know.
That was actually pretty good. I think
It was good in the beginning, but I kind of lost my train of thought.
I think I might just cut right there. Just arts are crucial in any parts of childhood.
That would be fine.
And cut to
I never
somebody
realized
else.
how hard this was on the other side. I've been on the other side more recently.